Hello Sagittarius, this is Becky from Northern Star Tarot and welcome to your general reading for the month of February. Please check out the disclaimer in the description along with any details of how to contact myself for a reading or to do with the cards that I've used today if you, like myself, are obsessed with buying the things. Remember, this is a general reading, so you could be picking up on yourself or the energy around you. Just take it as it resonates. That's the important thing, is that if it means something to you, it's more what it means to you than what I say it means. Okay, it's coming up under Earth for Sagittarius. Feeling this heavy energy again. I tried doing your reading the other night and I kept shuffling and it just felt so heavy and I wasn't sure if it was my own energy. Not like negative heavy, just like heavy, just very weighty. High Priestess, harness mystic power. Could just be that you're taking on a lot at the moment. Spring, see your seeds grow. What are you manifesting? It's funny, when I was doing the first shuffle, we had the High Priest out. Definitely lots of manifestation going on. You're building something. And I feel like you're going to start seeing that come together in spring. You're going to start seeing the results of that in spring. Wherever it is that you're putting your time and energy and effort into right now. Air Guardian, shift your perception. She has come up so many times for February for so many different star signs. Ooh. Well, lots of energy in your fire. Sorry, lots of fire in your passion and soul area of life. Is there something passionate or creative that you're putting a lot of time and effort into at the moment? Come on. Thank you. Right, you've got two out there. Be devoted and committed and connect with your emotions. And your emotions is saying shift your perception. Okay. So for some of you, you may have been trying to create a relationship or evolve a relationship with someone. It's feeling like a kind of a conscious effort. The High Priestess deals with our intuition and stuff, and I feel like it is someone you're drawn to, and maybe the two of you are just starting to get to know each other, but it's not quite hit that level that you want to just yet. But I feel like it is. We've got see your seeds grow, and this is the stuff that you're planting now, the seeds that you're planting now, and the effort that you're putting in. You're going to start to see the reward to that very soon. It could be spring. With shift your perception and your emotions, I mean, are you listening to your intuition on this? Are you listening to your emotions? I think especially with the Water Guardian coming up there, there's very much a take heed and take note of what you're thinking and feeling, what your emotions are saying to you. Sorry, not thinking so much. Although we do have Sage, be devoted and committed as well. If this is not a relationship reading and it resonates more with you in a creative project sense, this could be being devoted and committed to progressing that, to building that. Because it looks like you are putting so much effort in to whatever it is that you're building. There's so much heart and spirit, but it doesn't look like hard work. It looks like something that's enjoyable to yourself. It's not something that's been a burden, although I'm feeling that heavy sort of weighted energy. So I don't know if it is what you're building, you're physically doing manual work, because it feels like that sort of heavy energy. You know, like when you've done a couple of hours at the gym and you come home and your arms just, you can't move them. It's that sort of heavy energy. So I feel like there's a lot of physical work that has gone into this. It could be entirely about yourself and just putting more effort into your physical well-being. Now that I've said gym, that's kind of sparked a little light bulb in my head. And some of you may have started that the dreaded journey. I say the dreaded one, it's something I keep saying I'm going to do, and I just haven't got the devotion and the commitment just yet, or the time to be devoted and committed. But I'm feeling like you are. Whatever you are now focusing on, you've got this fire energy, you've got this, I know water guardians come up under it, it's always funny when that happens, but you are devoted and committed to seeing this grow, to seeing this work for you. There is this emotional thing coming into it though, so I feel for the most of you it is going to be more relationship based, or a creative project that you've wanted to build for some time, and now this is your year for getting that done. Definitely in February there's going to be more progress made, and you'll start seeing the rewards for the things that the effort that you're putting in right now. Right, let's get some clarifiers, which will give us a little more insight and in-depth. Oh my word. These are the slidiest cards ever. I love them, and I love working with them. They're still a bit tight because they're fairly new, but they just slide off each other and slide everywhere. So shuffling them is, I feel like I'm trying to shuffle spaghetti. It's the only way I can put it. It feels like spaghetti. Just gonna give it a bit of a shuffle. Bit of a shuffle. Just warm them up with your energy. Right, okay. Why is the High Priestess there for Sagittarius? Oh. Some doubts and fears that you're trying to break out of. Don't let them hold you back. You see that castle in the background? You can make it. You can get there. You've just got to break free. And the Devil. So maybe a bit of temptation. We've got the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom there as well. I feel like this is where you want to get. It's this castle up here. It's this stability, this dream. Look, it's almost like a fantasy one up in the clouds. And it is hard work to get there. It is very hard work to get there. And I think some of you are maybe just not quite ready to do the work, to put the commitment and the time and energy in. There's a bit of lackluster going on with it, of like, oh, do I have to deal with all these problems and challenges and stuff? But you can do it, and it's going to be rewarding. I'm going to get another one. Let's see. How do we get out of the 8? We got the 4 of... There we go. Okay, so how do we break free of this energy? Look at your support system around you. You've got people around you. You've got a stable foundation from which to grow, from which to pursue these dreams. And remember your dream. I think by focusing on that light that is guiding you at the moment, that is going to pull you through this energy, this sort of stuck energy. All right, let's see what's going on with spring. That was quick. There we go. Feel like you need a bit of new vigor, a bit of energy thrown in to get you through, to get you back on track with it. Wow, 2 aces. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Definitely feeling the creative project here. This is the seed that we're growing. This is the seed that you're planting right now. Definitely, if you want to get to the 10 of Pentacles, which is financial stability and abundance and having material well-being, we need to start at the very beginning, don't we? We need to start with that seed. And I feel like you've got, or you've had the seed in your mind for quite some time. So what is it that you're growing? And have you got the energy to put into it? Because that's what the Ace of Wands is as well. That's our that is the prospect of a new oh my words, struggling with words here. Do you know what? Let's have a little refresh, because sometimes it's nice to do that. Creative impulse rising within you. It may be artistic or sexual or entrepreneurial. I'd say with this one, it is feeling more like something you are growing physically within the physical realm. I mean, that could be a relationship as well. This could be the physical start of a relationship rather than just the emotional start of it. This could be like I said earlier, for some of you that this is resonating as a relationship that you're growing, that you're manifesting. I feel like they've been in your life for a little while and you've been getting to know each other, but you maybe just been feeling each other out as to whether it could be more. And I really do feel like that is gonna take hold soon. This could be your Valentine. We have got spring there as well, so it might be around spring. Timing doesn't usually make any difference with the cards, since it's all about energy, and energy is fluid, and I don't know, just there, isn't it? Just flowing. It doesn't have any concept of time. So this is having that outlet, or finding that outlet for your creativity. This is going to be the start of whatever it is that you've been thinking about growing. I always have a look at what's on the bottom as well. We've got the Page of Wands there as well. And look how deep in thought he is. This is thinking, can I make my move? Is this the time to make my move? It's the time. Oh, wow. Okay. 2 of Cups, shift your perceptions in your emotional space. So, wow, this is very much resonating with that. For those of you that this is a relationship, this is finding someone who matches your cup. And I always say it might not be the person that you think it is. You could, has anyone seen the film Bedazzled? Where he sells his soul to the devil for so many wishes and stuff, and he keeps trying to wish and manifest this relationship with a girl. It's a really stupid film, but it's also quite funny. But in the end, he ends up falling in love with someone completely different, and he sees that the other girl just wasn't his one. This is finding that person who matches you, and maybe that's why Shift Your Perception is here. You might be trying to manifest a relationship, but by just shifting your focus, I feel like shifting your focus is the right word there. I always say focus on yourself. If you focus on yourself and you focus on the energy that you're putting out, then it will attract the same back. So love yourself and it'll attract people who love you. There's some anxiety around this though. I'm feeling like these little things are kind of holding you back. It's like questioning yourself. This is anxiety and sleepless nights and oh. For some of you, there's a fear of getting hurt again. It's like you've been down this road before, not necessarily with this person. It's, for me, it's a process to go through before going into this, is to heal those old hurts, and sometimes it's difficult and they leave deep wounds. But if she carries on walking around with those swords in it, it's not going to heal, is it? It's never going to get better. I think this is a case of crying it out, getting it out of your system, forgiving yourself and forgiving the other person too. Because I think that is, we carry around the wounds when we haven't forgiven the person. And it doesn't mean that you have to have them in your life or that you are forgetting what they've done for you. I, over the course of last year, learned a lot about forgiveness and finding the power to forgive people who'd wronged me. I mean, I spent 20 years carrying around an old wound that I couldn't forgive. I couldn't forgive for 20 odd years, and it's only been the last year that I have truly 100% dropped that energy. And that's all that you're forgiving. You're forgiving the energy that you're carrying around. You're releasing that energy. Oh. That strength that's just fell out there, but I'm not going to take it. If it wants to come out, it will come out. Okay, tell us about what's come out in our passions. So some of you are coming from this fear of loss. I feel like that's where it's been in the past. It's like, I've done this before with something else or with someone else, and I'm scared it's going to play out this way again. But this is a new beginning, a completely new and fresh start. And when you go on a new start, you've got to kind of release yourself from the old. We're getting that support system again. I'm feeling like a lot of you have got really, really good friends, a really good social network or family network that have been your help, your support in everything that you've been through. They've helped you and stayed with you through the bad times, through the good times, and they'll do it again. This is what we're building, isn't it? You have worked so hard, either on yourself or building yourself to this place. And you haven't done it alone. You've had guidance and help from others and input from others. I think it's feeling like finishing the job that you started. You've built something before, similar. But it's not going to be the same this time round. With devotion and commitment and paying attention to your instincts and how you feel, your emotions, you will build something a lot stronger this time. Right, I'm going to get a power thought card for you. Let's see. So hard to shuffle square cards. What's coming out for Sagittarius? What affirmation do you have for Sagittarius for the month of February? It's going to be something completely unrelated now, isn't it? I am worth loving. No, it's really not. I do not have to earn love. I am lovable because I exist. Others reflect the love I have for myself. That is exactly what I was talking about here. Wow, okay. That really kind of ties that in nicely, I think. by focusing on yourself and loving yourself, you will attract those that love you. And there's definitely something new in the offing there. There's something new on the way. Are you going to be ready for it? Are we going to get rid of all this stuff and just have this? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, best of luck, and thank you for visiting my channel. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Whoa, that just fell out as well. I love my body. I create peacefulness in my mind, and my body reflects this peacefulness as perfect health. So in case some of you are having some body issues there as well, could be going back to this gym scenario that I need to get onto as well. Yeah, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on my Facebook page. I'm yet to get on the other social media sections, and I'm still, you know, this is very much in its infancy as a business. I'm still full-time working. I'm still full-time single parent, so bear with me while I grow. Yeah, and hopefully I will see you again soon. Bye for now.